So I get a lot of people commenting about how do you know the quality of the chord, or how do you know if a chord should be major or minor within a song. So we're going to use our 7th arpeggios to see what that's all about. One thing we need to know is that every chord has a scale and every scale has a chord. They're married. And using our 7th arpeggios today, we're going to see just how these chords manifest. So we have our first mode, Ionian. Now out of Ionian, if I pick out my 1, my 3, my 5, and my 7, I get my major 7 arpeggio, which would also create my major 7 chord. If we go to our second mode, Dorian, and we pick out our 1, 3, 5, 7, I end up getting a minor 7 arpeggio, which makes our minor 7 chord. If we go to our Phrygian scale, and we take out our 1, 3, 5, 7 from there, what do you know? We get another minor 7 arpeggio, which makes our minor 7 chord. So both our Dorian and our Phrygian, both of those scales make the same arpeggio, and they make the same chord. Now if we go to our Lydian scale, and I take out my 1, 3, 5, 7 out of there, what do you know? There's another shape we've seen before, our major 7 shape. Our major scale and our Lydian scale both have the same 1, 3, 5, and 7. And they both create that major 7 chord. Let's go on to our Mixolydian scale. If I take my 1, 3, 5, 7 out of there, now I'm getting something a little bit different. I'm getting my dominant 7 arpeggio, which makes my dominant 7 chord. But if I took out that 7, then I still just have a normal major 1, 3, and 5, right? So that's why our 5 chord is major. Now let's go on to Aeolian, or natural minor. If I take my 1, 3, 5, 7 out of there, what do you know? I see that same exact minor 7 arpeggio shape again that we saw with our Dorian scale and our Phrygian scale. Now we see it with our Aeolian. All of them make that same minor 7 arpeggio shape. Let's go on to our Locrian scale. If I take my 1, 3, 5, 7 out of there, I end up getting that half diminished arpeggio, or minor 7 flat 5, right? This one stands alone. It's kind of the oddball in here, but it makes our half diminished shape. So I hope going through these arpeggios helps you understand how all of these scales and all these chords are connected within our key, and why we play certain chord qualities when we're playing a song. Obviously, we can break all these rules and there's variations to all of this, but I would encourage you to practice these arpeggios up and down your neck, not only because they outline the most important notes within a chord, which are the chord values, but they're also great navigational tools when you're working around the neck. Let me know if you have any questions about this in the comments. I feel like, did this mic get lower as I went through this video? That might have happened. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.